What's up, everybody? This is Batsman Fan, and I'm here for another haul video. I believe this will be episode 5, 6, somewhere in there. But anyways, I'll get rolling on this. This is X-Men 148. It's the first appearance of Caliban or Caliban. I'm not really sure how you pronounce that, but I believe the buzz is that this character right here that you see, he could possibly make an appearance in one of the upcoming movies. So that's why I bought it. It says 16 bucks on it. I didn't pay 16 bucks for it. I don't remember how much I paid for it, but it wasn't 16. But you know, just speculative buy. I think it was either maybe Mercenaut or We Love Comics that might have hit me up to this one. Next one, the New Mutants #1. A lot of speculation, or I think it actually is going to happen. Excuse me, it might actually happen. Is the New Mutants movie? This is their very first comic. Their very first appearance is in a Marvel graphic novel #4, I believe. But this is their first comic. I believe I paid the $7.99 for that one because it was a really nice copy. I picked this up in a card store actually. Spent cash $8 for this one, and then bam, 12 bucks for that one. Got out the door for 20 bucks on Miss Marvel #1 and New Mutants #1. I just got a CGC of this tonight, an 8.5. So I'm not big into selling anything, but I'll either hold on to this copy because this one's nice as well. I'll either hold on to this one or maybe I'll list it. I'm not sure yet. But here's Miss Marvel #1 that I paid 12 bucks for. Excited about that. The next one is Hulk 449. This is the first appearance of the Thunderbolts. We Love Comics said that might be wise if we jump out there and try to get this while we can. Maybe Thunderbolts are going to be appearing in a movie. This is not a perfect copy. I spent $5 with shipping for this comic. It's got a couple of spine ticks on it. I don't know if we can see that or not. It's got a couple little spine ticks, but for $5, can't go wrong with that. Everything else is pretty good on it. Refocus here. Okay, next one is X-Men 244. I found this in a thrift store in the middle of the country, and it is not in great shape. I'm not saying it's perfect shape. It's not. Sorry I say a lot. I found that making all these videos. But X-Men 244, it's the first appearance of Jubilee, I believe. And glad to have bought it for $2 cash again. Glad to have that one. It's got a few spine ticks, but hey, $2, buy it every day, all day. The next one is Teen Titans Go #1. This one's got a little bit of I think it has a little bit of spine roll to it. I could be wrong. It's just a little dirty on the spine. But I was glad to find that, and only paid $3. Next one, X-Men 205. I want to say there's something significant about this comic. I can't remember exactly what it was, but yeah, I just like the cover. Sometimes I judge the book by the cover. I like this one. I don't think there's anything great about this one. It is a Jim Lee cover. Paid $3 for it though. I liked the cover. Said, hey, that's coming home with me. Okay. The next one I found going through it's like a large flea market, if you will. Now, it is not in great shape, but just the mere fact that I found it in the wild and that I was able to buy it was enough for me. It is Marvel Premiere #1, The Power of Warlock. Stoked. I was stoked to be able to find this. I spent $24, I believe, on this. It was marked 48. I got half off, and I was able to pick this one up. It's got some spine ticks, folks. It's not perfect. It's got a 10-cent stamp on it. It's also got an address on here. I mean, it's not perfect, but hey, I got it. It didn't cost me a ton of money. A lot of thought that Warlock's going to be coming up in one of the upcoming maybe Guardians of the Galaxy movies or one of the other movies. So, hey, hooray for me. Next one is Flash 225. I know nothing about this comic other than really love the cover. It's got Flash and Reverse Flash, and it's also got Green Lantern in the back and handcuffs. It's got a little bit of edge wear down here on the bottom, but it still displays beautifully. It's a beautiful cover. The next one is the Golden Age Superman Secret Origins #1. Hey, I don't know anything about this comic. I just like the cover. I like the way that they're all looking into the to the globe here that shows the original first appearance of Superman. I believe you've got Dr. Fate in this one, Wonder Woman, the Flash. I'm guessing that's Spectre. I could be wrong. And I think that is Superman right there. And I'm not sure who this is down at the bottom with their back to us. All right, the next one, Alpha Flight #1. There is some belief and some thought that maybe the Alpha Flight will be the connecting rod between Wolverine, the Marvel Universe, and all these other places that just can't get on the same screen. But they're thinking that Alpha Flight may be that connecting rod. Because I believe in the original Uncanny X-Men, towards the first appearance of Alpha Flight, the X-Men had to flee the United States and went into Canada. I believe that's how the story goes. But anyways, that's Alpha Flight #1. It's in pretty good shape. I think, maybe a 7, 8. It's got a few spine ticks, but hey, pretty good overall. The next one is Defenders 38. Just thought it was a real cool cover. I don't know if there's anything important about this one or not. Just a pretty cool cover. Next one, Legends #1. This comic is heating up. The reason it's heating up is it has the very first appearance of it's the lady that's in the trailers for Suicide Squad. I cannot think of her name off the top of my head, but she's the one that she's the expert on. I believe she said something to the effect of, you know, I know how to throw them in a hole or throw them in a box and then throw away the key. I'm good at, making people disappear or something to that effect. But it's her very first appearance. I also got this at that same store that I got these other ones at. All right, this next one is an eBay purchase. Also a Suicide Squad connection. This is Batman the Brave and the Bold 200. This is a really nice shape comic. It's got just a little bit of spine roll right in here. I mean, I can physically feel it right here. This was also the first appearance of Katana. But I've wanted this comic for a long time. It popped up for buy it now for $10, and as hot as this comic has gotten, I was like, yeah, man, I'll pop $10, no problem. All right, this next one is a trilogy, and I don't know if I've got the order right, but we'll get to it here in a second. Okay, this is Batman, the real Batman, not the reprint. You can tell if it's a reprint or not if it's got the March in here. But this is Batman 357. This is important because it's the very first appearance of Jason Todd and it's also the very first appearance of oh Lord, the crocodile guy, Killer Croc. There you go. Sorry. But so this is 2 first appearances: Jason Todd, Killer Croc. The next one, can't be a Batman fan and not be showing stinking Batman comics. This is Batman 358. This is the first cover that you'll actually see Killer Croc in. Although you cannot see his face in this photo. And to complete the trilogy, Batman 359, very first cover by Killer Croc. You also see all the other villains standing around: Penguin, Joker, Riddler, Scarecrow. Just an awesome trilogy to have. We'll probably end up sending these off to be graded, although they're not going to grade out really, super high or anything. But it'd just be cool to have them all 3 set up and being displayed. Anyway, this is Batsman Fan. Thank you all for tuning in. Thanks for hanging around, looking at all my hauls and everything. I plan on having a lot more videos to come. Thank you all very much.